Welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, the channel that goes beyond the headlines to explore the deeper stories behind the British royal family. In today's episode, we take a closer look at King Charles III. As the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting approaches, the King faces demands for $240 billion in slavery reparations, a challenge that could reshape his legacy. At the same time, Charles's health is under increasing scrutiny as he embarks on a royal tour of Australia while battling cancer. How will the monarchy weather these mounting pressures? And what does it mean for the future of the royal family, particularly when compared to the choices made by Prince Harry and Meghan? Let's begin with the Commonwealth, a legacy of Britain's empire, now facing calls for accountability. Charles, who ascended the throne just over a year ago, is being asked to reckon with the demands for reparations from Caribbean nations, a stark reminder of Britain's colonial exploitation. Barbados's Prime Minister, Maya Mottley, previously praised Charles for acknowledging that slavery is a conversation whose time has come. But has the time truly come for action? Charles's first time presiding over the Commonwealth meeting in Samoa presents a historic opportunity. But is the monarchy really ready for this conversation? Or is it all just lip service to maintain the Commonwealth's unity? And while the King is expected to navigate this political minefield, his personal health adds a layer of uncertainty. Earlier this year, Charles made an unprecedented announcement about his cancer diagnosis. Now, as he embarks on a long-haul tour of Australia, concerns grow. Can a 75-year-old monarch undergoing cancer treatment handle the physical and emotional demands of leading a Commonwealth in crisis? King Charles's tour to Australia, his first trip to a foreign British realm since becoming king, has been described as a make-or-break moment. With his health under constant scrutiny, royal aides are gambling that this trip will reinforce Charles's role as a resilient leader. But what if something goes wrong? As the article in the Daily Beast noted, Charles is pausing his treatment during the tour, a decision fraught with risks. Will a stumble or cancelled engagement be enough to fuel the anti-monarchy movement in Australia, where Republicans like Graham Smith are already waiting for cracks to show? Smith is right. While many in the UK may still hold on to the royalist dream, the monarchy's global relevance, particularly in former colonies like Australia, is on shaky ground. And it's not just Republicans stirring the pot. Concerns about Charles's health are reverberating within the British corridors of power too. The King's battle with cancer is now an open secret, and many wonder if the clock is ticking for William's coronation sooner than expected. And yet, through all of this, we must ask, what does all this really mean for the future of the monarchy? Charles represents a past that is now being challenged on all fronts, from calls for reparations to questions about whether a hereditary monarchy can continue to function when the head of state is grappling with both age and illness. Compare this to Harry and Meghan, who've consciously stepped away from these duties, forging their own path away from the weight of royal expectations. Their decision to prioritise mental health, family, and a life of service independent of the crown shows a stark contrast to Charles's relentless push to maintain the status quo. In many ways, Harry's departure highlights a broader question: is the royal family, as it stands today, fit for the modern world? As we watch King Charles navigate this Commonwealth gathering and his Australian tour, one thing is clear: the monarchy is being tested like never before. Whether through the demands of history, the strains of illness, or the growing voices of Republicans, Charles is facing the challenge of his life. And as Meghan and Harry have shown, sometimes the most powerful choice is to walk away. The British monarchy stands at a crossroads. Its future is uncertain. The challenges facing King Charles are unprecedented in modern times. The call for reparations, Republican movements, and internal divisions within the royal family threaten to undermine the very foundations of the monarchy. King Charles must chart a new course for the monarchy, one that acknowledges the past while embracing the future. He must modernize the institution, making it more relevant and relatable to a new generation. The stakes are high, the world is watching. The future of the British monarchy hangs in the balance. Despite the challenges, there is hope for the future of the British monarchy. The resilience and adaptability of this ancient institution have always been its strength. The institution has weathered many storms throughout its long history, From wars and political upheavals to personal scandals and public scrutiny, the monarchy has stood firm. It has adapted and evolved to meet the changing times. Embracing modern values while preserving its rich heritage, the monarchy continues to find relevance in today's world. The monarchy represents continuity, stability, and tradition. It is a living link to the past, a symbol of enduring values that transcend generations. It provides a sense of identity and belonging for millions of people around the world. The monarchy unites people across different backgrounds and cultures, fostering a shared sense of pride and community. King Charles has the opportunity to build on this legacy. As he steps into his role, he carries the weight of history and the hopes of the future. He can lead the monarchy into a new era of relevance and purpose. By engaging with the younger generation and addressing contemporary issues, King Charles can ensure the monarchy remains a vital part of society. He can be a force for good in the world, a symbol of unity and hope. Through his actions and initiatives, King Charles has the potential to inspire positive change and promote global harmony. The challenges are great, but so is the potential. The future of the monarchy depends on its ability to navigate these challenges with wisdom and grace. The world is watching, waiting to see how this new chapter in the British monarchy will unfold. With hope and determination, the monarchy can continue to be a beacon of stability and inspiration for generations to come. In conclusion, King Charles faces a monumental challenge as he seeks to navigate the complex issues of slavery reparations, his health, and the future of the monarchy. The demands for reparations from Caribbean nations represent a reckoning with Britain's colonial past, and Charles's response to these demands will have far-reaching implications for his legacy. At the same time, the King's health is an ongoing concern, and his upcoming tour of Australia could prove to be a defining moment in his reign. If Charles is able to successfully navigate these pressures, he may be able to solidify his position as a leader who can guide the monarchy through the 21st century. But if he falters, it could accelerate the process of transitioning the crown to Prince William. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan's decision to step away from royal duties has created a new dynamic within the royal family, one that raises questions about the future of the monarchy itself. Their path offers a stark contrast to the traditional role of the royals, highlighting the growing divide between the old guard and the new. As the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting approaches, and as Charles prepares for his Australian tour, the eyes of the world will be on the monarchy. The question remains, can the British royal family adapt to the changing tides of history, or is it an institution whose time has come and gone? That's all for today on Meghan and Harry Tales. We hope you found today's episode insightful as we delved into the challenges facing King Charles and the future of the monarchy. Be sure to subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comments, and join us next time for more in-depth coverage of the royal family. Until then, stay curious.